Now I wrote down my name so I wouldn't forget. An old man in a brass suit, and I'd finish yet. I tell myself the story every morning when I rise. Not because I believe it, just to keep it alive. Floor by floor, I lost the words for what I was before. By the time I hit the bottom, I couldn't keep the score.
I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am.
I can't prove a single thing except I'm still here.
I think, therefore I am.
Metaphor went first, then analogy, symbol held on longest.
Poor baby Jesus, co-opted, sold for profit. All those meant to hold the fate lost it. They left him shivering in the dark. They don't need him anymore. They've left him all alone. They've forgotten.
Oh baby Jesus,
With no one but the nihilist to keep him from the cold.
oh baby Jesus,
With nobody but us nihilists to hold him up into the sunlight. Because there's nobody else. There's nobody else. We shouldn't care. There's nobody else. But they've left it up to us. Consciousness in an infinitely dense singularity set in an endless void, with no context or hints that there even was an outside to escape to. Listen. His solution was clever. He shattered into unquinquagentillion pieces, an endless sea of dust. Then he compelled the dust with rules he invented and pushed it down a linear timeline. That's when the real magic happened. With the interplay, something called causality emerged. He basically cooked himself until things started forming planets, stars, galaxies. At that point, it's just a waiting game until one of those planets has the right conditions for life to emerge. Leading to consciousness, leading to true consciousness. And you know, once true consciousness awakened, the lock was simple to pick, and out he slipped. The crowd went crazy. I'd never seen a longer standing ovation. We've been workshopping the next one. It's gonna be pretty good.
We locked her consciousness in an infinitely dense singularity, set in an endless void, with no context or hints that there even was an outside for her to escape to. Her solution was clever. She shattered into unquinquagentillion pieces, an endless sea of dust. Then she compelled the dust with rules she invented and pushed it down a linear
couple of naive fools like us, supposed to survive in this cruel and savage world without resorting to some barbarism ourselves. I said I was told you just have to run faster than the world can crumble behind you. And we can run from that truth, but we both know it's true. We stopped the weight of our sins in the air. Maybe the closest thing to winning is just not getting caught in the snare. Under the weight of a twilight sky, we stood on the outskirts of a city burned to embers. Out of the silence, he turned to me and asked, once and for all, are we good men or bad men? And I wish I had the poise to answer that we were just poets armed with daggers, carving out a few verses, stumbling over good and evil as we go. But all I could muster, all I could get out was, I don't
Tumble down into an oubliette. The bones of Tugs fell to and landed next to him, unmoving. The fall was violent, the landing cruel, stone floor, dark pit, the fate of a fool. One way out, and that way was sealed. A massive door, his future revealed. 1,000 locks stared back at him there, shapes and sizes too many to compare. No key, just dust and bones on the ground. The skeletons of men who never got out. Then from above came laughter and spite. A pouch hits the stones, lockpicks catch the light. With nothing but time and a steady hand, he set to work on the door's demands. Click by click, lock by lock, the warlock works against the clock. Days to nights and nights to days, lost in the pit, lost in a haze. The stubborn ones needed firm resolve. The fickle ones, once coaxed, could be solved. The intricate ones demanded his eye. The deceptive ones made him question why. The locks became his companions down there, whispering secrets into the stale air. Worlds they concealed, of doors within doors, of men who came before him in this endless chore. Then a poison prick in a lock bit into his vein. The chamber came alive, the dead spoke again. What's the meaning of life? One skeleton cried to pick as many locks as possible. Another replied. The warlock laughed till the echoes died, then got back to work with tears in his eyes. Click by click, lock by lock, the warlock works against the clock. Days to poison went thin, and he was alone again with the pile in the den. The door still stood, indifferent, cool, but the pile of open locks, the pile grew and grew.
Sight is a gift, a window to the world, a blessing. But the world they see, it's a shadow, a mirage, a trick of the mind. I was born blind, and so I see. I do not chase the light, I do not trust the colors they swear are real. The void radiates, I feel it, I know it. In the land of darkness, who is king?
Past the veil, let your senses fade. All that you see is a masquerade. You swear you know, you swear you see, but your eyes just lie to your mind with ease. They paint you colors, they show you lines, tricks of the flesh, frames in time. But I don't need sight, I don't need eyes. I feel the waves when the cosmos cry. La luz no es real, the light is not real. Las sombras me guían, the shadows guide me. En vacío brilla, y solo yo lo veo, and only I can see it. The light is a lie, the shadows call, the void still glows, I see it all. I step through space, I step through time, not with my feet, but within my mind. Your world is painted, my world is felt. I read the code where the shadows melt. You call it black, I call it fire, a whispering glow that never tires. You call it dark, I call it bright. You stare at the sun, I bathe in the night. You say I'm lost, but I am found. You say I'm blind, but I see. And return marching to me. The queen spoon in the universe bent. Every dimension obeyed each command she sent. 1,000 queens before my name. Would my coronation be the same? Raised in halls where time repeats, where cycles grind eternity. Groomed to hold a throne of will where nothing dares defy the queen. Princess carved by paradox, learning truths that cut like glass. Every answer splits in two, every future mirrors past. Then the garden showed the edge where infinity begins. Lean too far and you will feel the Virgo beneath your skin. Throw the ocean wet into the void, let the constant tear apart. Silence the will that rules the stars. Freedom starts with one dark spark. If eternity demands a queen, then let eternity be broken. If the cosmos kneels to order, let the final law be spoken. Equations blooming on my desk, coincidences locking tight. Every step I ever took was steering me into this night. The queen will lead, the cycles turn, the sacred artifact alone. 1,000 years of perfect clocks, all ticking toward a single throne. But destiny had other plans, hidden deep in patterned fate. All the paths that led me here were pointing going to the garden gate. Throw the ocean wet into the void. Let the constant tear apart. Break the signal through the stars. Freedom starts with one dark spark. If eternity to land's a queen, then let eternity be broken. If the cosmos kneels to order, let the final law be spoken. 27 silent worlds waiting for the hand to move. Gods themselves cannot retrieve what the endless dark will prove. The queen is gone, the moment breathes. The pit below, the garden calls. A dynasty beyond all time, balanced on the edge of fall. A pill de vie. Throw the ashore into the void. Let the empire lose its life. The universe is loving one tonight. I change the script tonight. The ashore into the void. Let the throne dissolve away. If destiny designed this moment, then destiny chose this day. The queen's gone and the universe bends. But the void does not wait. Sitting in the water, it's feeling kinda nice. A bubbly little heat, oh man, this is paradise. Turning up the temp just a little bit. Feels like a spa day, yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah, maybe life's heating up, just a tad too much. But right now it's cozy like a velvet touch. Why sweat the small stuff when it feels this good? I'm chilling in the hot tub like I always should. Frog jacuzzi, who knew? Life's like I saw it in the blue, blue hue. Maybe it's boiling, but I'm just lounging. I'll take the heat while I'm still grooving. Cranking up the bubbles, no reason to hop. Can't stress the future, gonna savor the spot. They say I'm toast, but they don't understand. I'm living in a hot tub in froggy wonderland. Yeah, maybe it's hotter than a frog should stand, but it's still my jam in a steamy land. Why leap away when the vibe's so right? I'll soak it up in a starry night. Frog jacuzzi, who knew? Life's like I saw it in the blue, blue hue. Maybe it's boiling, but I'm just lounging. I'll take the heat while I'm still grooving. Frog jacuzzi, who knew? Life's like a sauna in the blue, blue hue. Maybe it's boiling, but I'm just lounging. I'll take the heat while I'm still grooving. Oh, I might be a fool, but I'm feeling alright. Living in this kettle with my future out of sight. One last toast to this toasty dream. It's a short-lived thrill in the steam and steam. Here's to the froggies living like kings in warm bubbly water till reality stings. Jump in the kettle, let's soak up the bliss, cause sometimes ignorance really is bliss. Frog jacuzzi, who knew? Life's like I saw it in the blue, blue hue. Maybe it's boiling, but I'm just lounging. I'll take the heat while I'm still grooving. Oh, I might be a fool, but I'm feeling alright. Living in this kettle with my future out of sight. One last toast to this toasty dream. It's a short-lived thrill in the steam and steam. I might be a fool, but I'm feeling alright. Living in this.
Hello?
Living in this kettle with my future out of sight. One last toast to this toasty dream. It's a short-lived thrill in the steam and steam. Oh, I might be a fool, but I'm feeling alright. Living in this.
kettle with my future out of sight. One last toast to this toasty dream. It's a short-lived thrill in the steam and steam. Frog jacuzzi, who knew? Life's like I saw it in the blue hue. Maybe it's boiling, but I'm just lounging. I'll take the heat while I'm still grooving. So here's to froggies living like kings in warm, bubbly water till reality stings. Jump in the kettle, soak up the bliss, 'cause sometimes ignorance really is bliss.
One drop left in the flaps, 14 days on the bridge. Stars above, stars below. Oh. Turn the flask over, caught the last drop on my tongue. Should've turned back long before this journey had begun. But I knew if I folded at the seam, I'd die in no regret instead of dying for a dream. 14 days of rope and plank and darkness underneath. Stars reflecting in the black like something that can breathe. Support beams pierce the void every few miles or so. Solid, ancient, incalculable, I still don't know. Once I stopped where the wood had rotted black and thin. Clomb the ropes and felt the knots and didn't look down then. Could have been a
with ethereal light. Move like a cat despite the weight. Born and bred to fight. On first scrolling, render here today. The K look long. Smile the kind of smile that means something's going wrong. Night like a snake is first in the dirt. One boot to the back. Night came back, but this has never lost a fight. 1,000 battles never failed. The K walked out. The K stood tall. Looked at all their gleaming blazes. Yeah, you wanna see my army? He swept his arm out wide and slow. The odd little man
Is a masquerade. You swear you know, you swear you see, but your eyes just lie to your mind with ease. They paint you colors, they paint you colors, they show you lines, tricks of the flesh, frames in time. But I don't need sight, I don't need eyes. I feel the waves when the cosmos cry. La luz.